Hello everyone, and welcome to another horrific tale. In this episode we're going to continue our look in the classic horror comics with a story from the Beyond, issue 2. Join us now as we present Valley of the Scaly Monsters. It was neither man nor beast, but a spawn of evil, the likes of which had never before been seen on the face of the earth. They were only two men and a girl against the menacing dangers of the steaming Amazon jungle, but the threat they faced was not of fang or claw, but a nameless horror whose evil source sprang from the slimy depths of a hidden valley. You drink now. No, I won't. I won't. On a sweltering, humid evening, deep in the interior of the Amazon jungle, a small scientific party, headed by Professor Baron Chalmers, was interrupted by a sudden appearance of a native tribesman. "It's strike again, Master. We were two alone in jungle. When man-beasts come, I see it with own eyes." "What's this all about, Dad?" "There's nothing to become alarmed about, Diane. The natives of the region claim the existence of a monster type that is supposedly part human and part lizard. It's nothing but superstitious nonsense." "It's true." "Not many hours passed. Malibu and friend hunt in jungle for food. When come to great water, I first, friend behind. At first, all is quiet. No sound but those of feet. Then I hear. Malibu alone escape, but friend do not die. 1-2 moon from now, he become man-beast like others. This I know. This happened many times before. Alright, Malibu. Leave this tent at once. Malibu go. But give warning. Your fire stick, not stronger than man-beast evil." "What do you really think of it, sir?" "Nothing but hysteria and hallucinations, Roy. In many respects, they're like children. The world of reality is often penetrated by fantasy, born out of superstition and fear. Forget it and get a good night's sleep. Lots of work for all of us in the morning." The following morning, the three Americans took various positions along the river edge, each of them searching the sluggish waters for the tiny animal and plant form to be added to their collection. "I know I'm acting foolish, but I can't help feeling nervous about what that native said. I know it's impossible, yet..." But at the same time, as the unsuspecting girl went about her task, there was a slight movement behind her. Slowly the dense foliage bent forward, and two pairs of hideous eyes peered out from beneath scaly brows. Slowly, the seconds ticked by, and when the girl raised her flask from the river. "This should do it. Now if..." "Wait, that sound!" Swiftly, the scream of terror choked into a wailing sob. It bubbled fitfully on the girl's lips, and then finally ended in blessed oblivion. Lunging forward, the brutish form streaked through a secret jungle path, which finally emerged into a valley, whose floor was strangely pockmarked by jagged craters. With a hissing sound through forked tongues, they stopped at one of the larger fissures. "Kaliki, Matamipo Hakonzo." Swift arms carried her into the lower regions of the subterranean cave where the unconscious form was placed on a rocky dais. Grotesque shadows flickered ominously in the shifting flames of numerous torches as the girl struggled upwards out of a well of darkness. "You drink this!" "No, no!" "You drink! Soon you'll be our queen! You rule! We obey!" Hours later, when the flaming sun sank behind the black-rimmed hills, the girl unaccountably found herself standing at the exit of a narrow mountain gorge. "It's already night. Where have I been all these hours? I've got to get back to camp. At once!" Walking as though in a dream, the girl picked out familiar landmarks along the trail, and, after a weary trek, staggered into camp. "Diane, where have you been?" "We had a search party out all afternoon. We've been frantic with worry. What happened, darling?" It's all right, Roy. I wandered off the trail. Couldn't find my way back for hours. I'll be all right. Just need some rest. Terribly tired. Need some sleep. There's something wrong, sir. I've never seen Diane with that kind of look before. It was as though she was looking through me, as if I didn't exist. Let's not jump to conclusions. It might very well be fatigue. Give her a chance to sleep it off. As the long jungle night dragged on, a strange apathy settled across the girl's mind. Something has happened to me, and I can't remember what. I feel so exhausted, and yet I'm afraid to sleep, afraid that something awful will happen. But I can't fight it. I'm so tired. So very tired. Slowly, the weary mind gave way to bodily exhaustion, and as sleep drew the heavy lids across the staring eyes, the still air of the tent suddenly pulsated with a strange and glowing light. Fitfully, the phosphorescent glow took shape and form, as an unholy transmigration took place above the sleeping girl. As the body of the girl continued to lie upon its cot, in a death-like coma, its strange and glowing counterpart took a lonely jungle trail and soon appeared at the familiar mountain pass, and then wended its way into the foreboding valley. See, spirit form comes back. Prepare drink and animal skin. Galiki, Galiki, Agonzo, Galiki. Upon re-entering the subterranean cave, the spectral image mysteriously took on form and substance. Now clothed in a scaly garment, a sinister look swept over the girl's features as she raised the steaming brew to her lips. So I shall be with you, always, to become your queen and to rule over you and all the jungle. Now you return to camp in spirit form like you come, but each night you return here for drink. That soon change you forever into queen. I understand, and will do all of it, exactly. Each night, for 2 consecutive weeks, the girl's disembodied spirit returned to the hidden valley, where the loathsome ritual was repeated amidst the animal cries of the hideous horde. Then, one morning in camp, Diane, I've been meaning to speak to you for some time. Not now, Roy. I couldn't stand any questioning. Please leave me alone. Ever since she wandered off that day, she hasn't been the same girl. I've checked her tent these past few nights, but she seems to sleep soundly enough. I just can't understand her behaviour. Neither can I, sir, but I intend to find out. That night, as the camp slept, the determined young man took his position in the dense foliage not far from the girl's tent. The hours dragged by, and then... Great Scott! It can't be! Unobserved, the young man followed the spectral form through the maze of jungle, seeing, but not truly believing, plodding forward step by step until the trail ended at the mountain gorge. The spectre is headed for that valley. I mustn't lose sight of it. Whatever that thing was, it went down here. Somehow it ties up with Diane. There's only one way to find out, and that's to go after it. Moments later. Tonight you become queen. When you drink now, body and camp will die, but you will remain here to rule over all jungle. Merciful heavens, what have they done to her? Stop! Don't drink it! Seize him! Don't let him get away! Whatever they have done to her, she's turned against me, but I can't stop now. Got to stall for time with this torch. This will do it. Hey! Taking advantage of their momentary confusion, Roy sees the resisting girl and, if I can beat them through the pass, I might stand a chance. Got to try it. Once out of the forbidden valley, the girl broke from his arms and ran for the jungle. A greenish glow once more enveloped her form as the startling transmigration took place once again. Wait! Come back! Diane! Here they come now. It matters little what happens to me, but I'll fix their scaly hides for what they did to Diane. Charging up the rocky slope to a large balancing stone, Roy strained with all his strength and... It's rolling. It's starting an avalanche. With a snarling rush of sound, an entire section of the mountain crumbled away. Mounting in fury, tons of rock and debris rained sudden death on the writhing horde below. Leaving the scene of devastation, Roy headed back for camp. That monster in the cave said something about a real body dying if she took the final drink. Maybe it isn't too late yet. And a short while later. "Oh Roy, it's been so awful. I've had such a terrible nightmare. I was in some kind of dreadful danger. Hideous monsters surrounded me. I felt so lost, so..." "It's all over, darling. You have nothing to fear now." "It's all so hazy, but it seems that you were involved in it too. Tell me, Roy, was it or wasn't it a dream?" "Of course it was only a bad dream, Diane. Forget it." "My darling, you will never know what a horrible fate you just barely escaped from." Well, we hope that you enjoyed our latest horrific tale. If you like what we do here, then subscribe to the platform and help support the channel. You can also pick up some items in our merchandise store and make use of our affiliate links. Details are in the video's description. That just leaves me to say, until next time, keep up to date with the channel, do those typey clicky things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.